Hey, it's FYF Sports, man. It's Lamont. We back with another breaking news video, man. Today we got some news out of Mississippi, man. The story's real close to me. I'm real familiar with this university right here. Some breaking news out of this university. Big time news, major move in the sports world. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to the video. We love all the engagement. We appreciate all the new subscribers. And again, do not forget the live debates are coming soon. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Make sure you tune in 2 hours before the game. Make sure you have your notification bell checked off. So when we go live, you're notified and you know when to join. Our live debates are going to be lit. They're going to be live. You have an opportunity to win cash prizes if you bring the strongest argument. So you don't want to miss out on that. But today we got some news out of Mississippi, out of Jackson, Mississippi to be exact. If you guys have not heard, Deion Sanders has been named head coach of Jackson State University. And this is a big time move for the university because, again, this is one of the biggest names in football coming to a football program that needs a lot of life. This is a black college, a black university. I think this move could steer a lot of high profile recruits to Jackson State University. This move could not just steer high-profile recruits to Jackson State University, but just to HBCUs in general. I think, like I said, Deion Sanders could have been a coach on any major D1 school. He chose Jackson State University. Again, this is going to be a trend. We're going to start seeing these big-name coaches, these big-name recruits and players going to these historically black colleges. So I like the trend that the college sports world is going in. But, you know, what I wanted to show you guys today, again, is this man's speech. This is a speech that he gave after it was announced that he was going to be the head coach of the university. And I just want you to hear how this man, I want you to hear his energy. I want you to hear his passion. I want you to see what you can tell that he's going to bring a lot to this university just based off on how emotionally invested he is into building a culture down in Mississippi. Again, this is probably one of the best introductory speeches that I've ever heard a coach make. I mean, it made me want to go play football, and I'm a basketball player. So, you know, I can just tell by his passion, his energy, that a lot of players are not just going to want to go down there and play for him, but they're going to want to go down there. They're going to want to be better people, better men, just overall, just a better person for the community, not just in Mississippi, but the entire United States. So I just want you guys to just listen to this man's speech, man. The man gave a great speech. And again, it just shows you there's a lot to come for Jackson State University.
These are tears that you don't understand the prayers that has been made. These are tears that has accompanied me through this journey. These are tears of satisfaction, Mr. President. These are tears of joy, Ashley. These are tears that just establish how proud I am to stand before my people. I said to stand before my people. I never read nothing. I usually come right off my cap, but there's a couple things that I wanted to truly establish. I believe that God led me here, not man. I'm gonna say that real slow. I believe that God led me here, not man, because man didn't believe that I was coming. W.C. Gordon, Jackie Slater, Lynn Barney, Robert Brazile, Eddie Payton, late Walter Payton, Jimmy Smith, and Houston Hoover, who drove me to every game, established a tradition here that I believe that we can reestablish. I believe the men that I sat and looked them in the eyes on a Zoom call yesterday can win SWAC championships. I believe the sonic boom is the best thing since peanut butter and jelly. I believe that our commitment to excellence academically can continue. I believe that our student enrollment can increase. I believe that the crime in this community could cease. I believe that these young men that we're raising is going to be pillars in the community, not only professional football players, but professionals. I believe that the coaching staff that we assembled that has a cumulative of 84 years of professional playing and coaching experience together combined can teach, reach, educate, inform, and can lead these kids to excellence. I'm foolish enough to believe, do you believe? I believe that a stadium that gets 30,000, which is wonderful for HBCUs, but it holds 60,000. I believe that we can fill it. I love the way you tailgate. I love the tradition, but I believe that you go now, get your butt in the stadium and watch this. I believe that all the people that you know with a child that has a D1 potential or a Power 5 potential that can now choose Jackson State. I believe that our coaching staff is going to go into every hood, every barbershop, every soul food joint, every nook and cranny, every grandmother's house to recruit these dogs, because we have 99 players that has been drafted into the NFL, but I believe up under my watch we're going to have 100. I believe that it's some wonderful things that's going to happen if we unite together, because I believe in unity. I believe in every person sitting up on the stage. They wouldn't be on the stage if they didn't have that intangible, that je ne sais quoi, that thing that separates them from the rest. And I believe with your help, with your assistance, that we could be a pillar of all HBCUs. See, I'm foolish enough to believe that. Do you believe? We're looking for players that are fast, smart, tough, and disciplined. We have coaches that are competent. We have coaches that are committed. We have coaches that will challenge. We have coaches that are just awesome men that cannot wait for this opportunity, because some of them are sacrificing because, you know why? Because they believe. Now, if I could believe that, can you match me? Can you help me? I'm not talking about just the talk, just the rhetoric that we oftentimes have. I'm talking about really help me, because I can't do this by myself. I need each and every one of you without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care if it's 3rd and 5 and we down by 6 at I-20. You got to believe that we gonna march down that field. You got to believe that we can do the unthinkable. You got to believe that we can accomplish the unattainable. You got to believe it. If you don't believe, you ain't got no business in here. Everybody on this roster, all you kids that are on this team, on this roster, if you don't believe that you can make it into the NFL, you at the wrong school, because we need some dogs that truly believe. Now, do you believe? When we recruit these kids, you got to play a role. You got to let them know the peace and serenity that is provided in this wonderful city. You got to let them know how kind and loving and kind-hearted we are. Ever since I got off the plane, ever since I came a few weeks ago, everything about this city is phenomenal. You're one of the best kept secrets, but I don't know if you believe what you have. You got to believe. You got to make the most out of any situation you put into. You got to make the best of whatever it is. Everybody receives the same amount of time in a day. It's up to you what you do within that day, and you got to believe that you can make a difference, because that's the only darn reason I'm here, because I believe we will never settle for mediocrity ever again. And I'm foolish enough to believe. If you believe, say, I believe. President, we're going to increase enrollment. Ashley, this program is going to be so prominent that it's going to assist every other program in this university. all the other sports head coaches, persons associated, I'm here for you. If you got a dog that you need me to help you recruit, you best believe I'm here for you. Because I don't know if you know, but we're family now. When I was getting this suit made several weeks ago, I told him I just don't want the patch on the outside. I want you to have the inside too. Oh, because I'm just not JSU on the outside, I'm JSU. I had to put my marketing hat on. That was for the media, y'all. We're gonna get these kids exposure. We're gonna put a light on these kids. We're gonna allow them to shine. But you gotta understand that same light that causes you to shine is that same light can also show you blemishes. So I hope y'all ready. I hope you're prepared. And I hope you're able. Because I have a commitment to excellence in each and everything I do. And I did not leave my 100 acres and a mule to come here for no bull jump. We gonna win. We gonna look good while we win. We gonna have a good time, sonic boom, while we win. And we gonna do this professionally. But I believe this is gonna be a marriage made in heaven. And I cannot wait to get started. Do you believe? I'm gonna ask you one last time. Do you believe?
Have it right there, man. Deion Sanders, new head coach, Jackson State University football program. I mean, and as you guys, you can hear it in his voice. I mean, you could just sense it. This man is about to bring a new life to a historically black university that struggled in football over the last 10 years. I mean, they've struggled in both basketball and football. I mean, this man's hiring can affect all sports programs down Jackson State University. It could affect recruiting in the SWAC conference. It could bolster the reputation of historically black colleges, especially when it comes to football and basketball. I mean, this is what we need. I mean, it's going to take guys like Deion Sanders to say, you know what, I'm going to pass up on some of those big D1 programs. I'm going to go to some of these historically black colleges, and we're going to boost up those programs. We're going to bring that revenue to those schools. I mean, we've already seen one of the top 50 recruits in basketball commit to Howard University. Now what happened with Howard University? Now we have other players following those footsteps. We have a guy, we have other big name transfers. We have big name transfers that are now transferring to Howard University, and that's something that we can speak on in another video. So again, all it takes is for one person to put everything in motion. One person puts it in motion, and then what happens? Everybody else follows. And again, this is going to be a great thing for that community. Just like he said, that community down there, it needs some life. Those football games, that's going to not just bring income to the school. It's going to bring income to businesses surrounding. It's going to create more jobs. It's going to create more wealth in that community. And again, whenever you create that type of positive atmosphere, what reduces? It reduces crime. It reduces poverty. And again, it creates a better culture, a better community, especially in that black community down there in Mississippi. So I definitely appreciate Deion Sanders for stepping in, taking this job. This is a big move, and I cannot wait. This makes me want to go see Jackson State football now. We can hear it in his voice. You can tell that players are going to want to play for him. We can tell that guys are going to want to go down to Jackson State University and represent that school. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait until he starts coaching football down there. When he starts bringing in those big name recruits, it's going to be a big thing for that university. But you guys, let me know what you think about this coaching hire. What do you think about this hire? Do you think it's going to be good for the SWAC? Do you think it's good for Mississippi? Do you think there were other schools he could have went to? just let me know. But I think it's a big time move. He just his presence alone, just his aura, just his passion, just his emotions. Again, that's gonna carry a lot of weight down there in Mississippi. But hey, it's FYF Sports, man. Another great news video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to the video. Do not forget, we got a live debate coming soon. We cannot stress that. We cannot stress that anymore. Make sure you sign up for our Facebook group, NBA GOAT Talk. You have to go follow that group. So when you come into our live debates on YouTube, you could be eligible to win prizes. All right. So don't expect to come into our live debates and expect to win prizes if you're not in our Facebook group, NBA GOAT Talk. All right. But other than that, man, great news video. We got a lot to come on this channel. We have another host coming into the show. So I cannot wait to introduce the new host into the show. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. So again, a lot of big things coming for the show. But FYF Sports, man, we out.